Kaylee Cuoco and Sam Claflin star in the MGM Plus original series, Vanished. When the man Alice loves disappears on a train to the south of France, every romantic memory becomes evidence. Every intimate detail, a potential threat. She thought she knew everything about him, but she may not even know his real name. 4-part thriller Vanished premieres February 1st on MGM Plus. Finding the truth is a dangerous affair.
I am Nicole Kalil, and you're listening to the This Is Woman's Word podcast, the Unfiltered and Unhinged edition. Short episodes, big truths, absolutely zero perfection. Okay, if you've ever wildly overcomplicated something that was meant to be simple, this one's for you. So once upon a time, and I start that way so that you know that I'm in storytelling mode, back when JJ was in kindergarten, I got this text from Jay that said something to the effect of, JJ needs to bring lasagna to school next week. I was traveling for work, so I gave the text a thumbs up and went about my day, not at all worried about lasagna. Now, fast forward a couple days, and I'm back home, and Jay, who does 99% of the cooking in our house, asks, so what are we doing about this lasagna? And before I move on, I need to share some important context. This man can cook anything. Mediterranean food so good it'll make you weep. Vegetables that make you forget you're eating something healthy. He can roast, toast, sauté, flambe, braise, bake, grill, and garnish. He even owns his own special garnishing tools, like a pro. Truly, he's never made a bad meal. But lasagna? Absolutely not. He refuses to even try, like he's got some sort of deep moral opposition to layered pasta. So I think, fine, I'll handle it. My mom makes an amazing lasagna, so I'll grab her recipe and I'll do it myself. This, by the way, is the culinary equivalent of my best friend saying, oh, my friend has a podcast. I'll just get some tips and launch one next week. Overconfident or delusional? You get to decide. Because lasagna, as I understand it, isn't a whip it up real quick situation. It's a why is this taking 4 hours and where the hell do we keep the casserole dishes sort of situation. And real question, do you even make lasagna in a casserole dish? Because I was guessing there. Anyway, naturally, I panicked. And because I'm a figure it out, step up when needed kind of woman, just like every other woman I know, I did the only respectable thing. I placed a catering order for way too many trays of lasagna from our local Italian place. I mean, I didn't know, was this a class party? Were parents going to eat too? How much does a 5-year-old even eat? Half a serving? A quarter? I mean, JJ eats like a full-grown adult at a Vegas buffet, so I just panicked and I ordered enough to feed a mid-sized village. So flash forward, I pick up the trays and the bread and the plates and the napkins and utensils because apparently I've decided to cater snack time for the entire district. And Monday morning, we heat everything up, we load the car, and we drive to school. Jay, standing there in a full business suit, is in this elementary cafeteria holding 4 steaming trays of lasagna like a man questioning every life choice that led him to this moment. And that's when I notice. The other parents are standing around with grocery bags. And inside those bags, boxes of uncooked pasta, fusilli, spaghetti, macaroni, and that's when it hits me. This wasn't a lunch. It was an art project. They were making art with pasta. And our job was to bring a box of lasagna. 1 box, not 4 trays, just to be clear. Meanwhile, we brought enough lasagna to feed a kindergarten army. So I look at Jay and start laughing so hard that I can barely breathe, and that's when the panic sets in. Because guess what these grubby-fingered little Da Vincis don't have for their art project? Yep, you guessed it. Lasagna noodles. So I pull myself together, walk over to the teacher, explain my mistake, and through her tears of laughter, she tells me not to worry. A couple other parents got lasagna too, and those parents weren't idiots like me. Okay, she didn't say that, but we all know how to read between the lines. Anyway, the next hour was a blur of noodles, glue, glitter. I mean, glitter is my kryptonite, by the way. Paint, chaos, you get the idea. And then later in the day, we get an email thanking us for the delicious lunch that the teachers, custodians, and administrators all enjoyed because apparently I brought enough for the whole school. Go big or go home, right? Okay, so what's the moral of this story? There isn't one. Except maybe if something seems too big, too hard, or too complicated, ask a damn question. Maybe, just maybe, I could have asked a follow-up question or two, read the fine print, sought clarification. I could have wondered why lasagna at 9 a.m. made any sense at all. So maybe, like me, you're overcomplicating something right now that was meant to be simple. Maybe you're out there stressing over your own metaphorical lasagna. You're overplanning the big thing, overdoing the small thing, triple checking the wrong thing. When really, all that's needed is noodles in a box. Or maybe this just makes you feel better about yourself today, or maybe it just made you laugh. Any way you slice it, communication matters. And when it fails spectacularly, at least you'll have a good story. And probably some leftovers. Okay, if this kind of unfiltered, slightly unhinged, deeply human truth is your thing, make sure you're subscribed to the This Is Woman's Work podcast so you don't miss anything. And if you prefer reading your chaos, you'll find the links in our notes to my Substack, where all of my best and worst ideas live. Or you can join our inner circle, where you will get more, first, and fully unfiltered. Because we're layering more than pasta over here. And asking good questions, well, that's always woman's work.